Hi everyone, it's Miss Talia here, and I'm getting ready for bed right now. So I put on this onesie, which is what I normally wear to bed, and tonight, I guess I am a little cow. So I'm gonna be reading to you guys as we get ready for bed. And the book I'm gonna be reading is called Martha Speaks. The day Helen gave Martha dog her alphabet soup, something unusual happened. The letters in the soup went up to Martha's brain instead of down to her stomach. So the letters actually went to her brain when normally when we eat, it goes down our body into our stomach. That evening, Martha spoke. Martha's family had many questions to ask her. Of course, she had a lot to tell them. Alphabet soup became a regular part of Martha's diet, and the family had a wonderful time surprising people. Walking the dog was always for a good laugh. You can see Martha next to another dog over there, and Martha's able to talk while the other dog obviously isn't, because most dogs can't really talk. They ordered pizza from a different restaurant every single night. They taught Martha how to use the phone, but this was a mistake. Hello? Meat company? I'd like to make an order. So Martha was calling in her own dinner. Pretty soon, more than pizza was being delivered. Family and friends were amazed. Although there were those that doubted, Martha always had the last word. But there was a problem. Now that Martha could talk, there was no stopping her. She said exactly what was on her mind all the time. She made comments, a lot of comments. And she always told the truth. Occasionally, she wondered why her family was often mad at her. But she kept on talking. She talked through everyone's favorite TV shows, except her own, and she talked while they were trying to read. She talked and talked and talked and talked. What's wrong? Asked Martha. You talk too much, yelled Father. You never stopped, yelled Mother. Sometimes, said Helen. I wish you had never learned to talk. Martha was absolutely crushed. Martha was very sad when her family was saying this. The next day, Martha did not speak. She didn't ask for her dinner or to go out. She offered no opinions, but lay quietly beneath the kitchen table. At first, her family enjoyed the silence, but after a while, they became very worried. What's the matter, Martha asked Helen. Martha didn't answer. Helen's father called the vet. There's something wrong with my dog, he said. She won't say a word. Is this some kind of joke? Snapped the vet. Helen offered Martha a bowl after bowl of alphabet soup. But Martha had lost her appetite for letters. Martha can't even eat at this point. Martha's family wondered if she would ever speak again. Then, one evening when her family was out, Martha heard a sound of glass breaking. A burglar, she gasped. I'd better call the police. She carefully dialed 911. But when she opened her mouth to speak, Martha hadn't eaten a bowl of alphabet soup in days. So what do we think that means? If Martha hadn't eaten a bowl of alphabet soup, that means she probably couldn't talk, right? Because that's originally how she talked, because the letters would go to her brain. But if she's not eating the alphabet soup, that's not happening. Martha raced to the kitchen. She barked and she growled. She tried to look ferocious. Look at Martha trying to scare the burglar. The burglar wasn't frightened. He picked up a pot from the stove. Uh-oh, thought Martha. It's tops for sure. But to surprise her, the burglar put the pot down on the floor in front of her. Here, doggy, he said, have something nice to eat. The burglar smiled as he closed Martha into the kitchen and went back to work. Dumb dog, he said. Lucky for me, you like alphabet soup. When Martha's family returned, they found the police removing the burglar from their house. How did you know he was robbing our house? Asked Helen. We got a call from the station, said officer. Some lady named Martha? So what does this mean, guys? At this point, how do you think the police found out about this? I'll give you a second to think. But it was because the burglar fed Martha the alphabet soup, and that's how she ended up being able to speak again. Good dog, Martha, exclaimed her happy family. You're so right, said Martha. Now Martha eats a bowl of alphabet soup every day. She's learning what to say and when to say it, and sometimes if she doesn't say anything at all, at least for a few minutes. And that's the end of Martha Speaks. I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and I think that what we can take away from that is that everyone has their own abilities, and we should never take all those abilities away because they can end up coming in handy for something else later in our life. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!